Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. Minds and Money 2015, the third day is going on, and I'm really honored and proud that I have here Ross Beaty, a mining legend, with me, and we want to talk about mining in general, about his projects, what he's doing, and how he's viewing a mining project from the scratch on. Ross, thank you very much for taking the time. I'm really happy.
You're welcome. You know, legends are guys who have drool coming down their face, and usually they're like this. But anyway, no, thank you.
Thank God, you are really powerful and fit. Yeah, I mean, the mining sector, we are now the 5th year in the bear market, and we see it here at the show. By the way, how do you like the show so far?
Well, this is a typical show in the 5th year of a bear market. There's not so many companies, there's not so many investors, people are beat up, people are tired, people don't have enough money to exhibit. This is typical. I've seen this many times. I've lived through too many bear markets. The beautiful thing is, bear markets are always followed by bull markets, and quite frankly, for investors, the best money is always made when you buy at the bottom.
Exactly, buy cheap.
Absolutely, buy cheap. You buy when everyone else wants to sell. And get me out of this space, that's when you want to come in.
Exactly. I think we are quite close to that now, right?
I think we're quite close to it.
Because the blood is running down the street.
The blood is running down the street, yes.
You have done in your mining career, I would call it, over 14 companies, projects. It's gold, silver, copper. You are still with Pan American Silver, of course. What do you would say as like in general for our viewers, what has changed, let's say, 10 years ago to today? What is the change in the mining industry? I mean, the commodity prices have come down so dramatically now, and if we look in the last bull market, we had gold $1,900, and nobody was worried. Everybody thought about, oh, it's 2,500 soon, and now it's 1,040.
Yeah, but don't forget, it started at 250.
Exactly.
Please.
So what would you say? What has changed?
It's still not bad.
Yeah, that's right. It's still not bad, but what has changed? What do have companies to change?
You know, I don't think anything's changed, to be honest, Joachim. I mean, really, this is just normal. This is normal. The last bull market was an incredible bull market. It was strong, it was long, and unfortunately, when you get a really wild party, you usually get a pretty bad hangover.
That's right.
And this is what we're living with now. Yeah. You know, you've seen metal prices completely crater. I'm going to say, gold hasn't been too bad, quite frankly. It could go down lower. I hope it doesn't, but it could go down lower. It's nowhere near the floor it was at the bottom of the last bear market. But if you're in iron ore, forget it. If you're in coal, you're dead. If you're in nickel, it's terrible. I mean, some other metals, if you're in aluminum, it's worse than terrible.
Yeah, flush down the toilet,
Yeah, so every single commodity is different, and you have to kind of remember that very closely when you're investing. That every single commodity is different. Different equities are different according to what commodities they're in. So really, I don't see a big change. It's just, this is the kind of market that is a great market to be to begin an investment in, but it's a terrible market if you didn't take advantage of the cyclicality of the industry and get out at the top, or even in the last few years. It would have, any time would have been better than getting out now. Don't sell today. If you have any liquidity, buy. I don't know if this is the bottom, but this is always when the big money is made, and you never know until it's too late.
That's right.
The bottom turns, and we turn into a bull market again.
I mean, if this turns, it goes really rapidly, I would say.
Yeah. And that's what typically happens, and you never really know it's happened until it's over. Just like you never know the end of a bull market until until you've lost a lot of money if you're still invested. But as I say, as a kind of a veteran in the business, I have been in this business enough times to know this is really no different than the others. This is a cyclical business, and that's why I can tell you 100% with certainty the bull market will come again. I just don't know when.
I love that. That's fantastic. From your perspective as a very successful mining entrepreneur, and you do also a lot of more things now with geothermal, etc. We talk about that in a minute. What are for you the most important points as an investor? What you look at first?
Right. Well, let's remember that most of my career I have not been an investor. I've been a developer. I've been a promoter, a developer, a builder, an entrepreneur. I've built my own companies. But I have to say, in more recent years, the last two years, I'd say I've been more of an investor. So I'm looking at other companies' deals because I'm not really that interested in building another company. I've done 14 of these, and actually my main focus is actually not mining at all, it's clean energy. I'm really passionate about building my clean energy company, Alterra Power. But I do invest in other companies, and my focus today is gold. I like gold and to some degree silver. I already have my silver investment, Pan American. But for gold, I've been buying quite a few companies, and it's been quite a range, to be honest. I've bought the more advanced companies. They're more expensive. They're less risky, and those are companies like Kaminak, Dalradian, that have large known resources, de-risked. Really, they're going to be safe no matter what gold market we have. Orezone in Burkina Faso. On the other side, I have some exploration stories that have big upside. So if you want to make big money, you want to have projects that have big opportunities. High grade, large tonnage, those are the best. They're also the hardest to come by. So, I've built a portfolio from in all stages, maybe I would say maybe 10 companies, and you want to have that portfolio approach, because some of these companies, it doesn't matter how well they're managed, they can be unlucky. They can be in a place that has a coup or a political problem, or they can have, some kind of technical challenge that that's life. That's part of the industry. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to have a portfolio. Go for size. If you can get size that, a big project can span commodity markets, can span cycles. Those are the projects that make the big money.
How important do you rate safe jurisdictions and a stable, let's say, tax regime and things like that?
Good question. Not that highly, to be honest. I'm not. I'm a risky guy. I take risks, and jurisdiction is part of it. It's a risky business. Mines are where they are. You can't be too choosy. If you're really cautious, the Swiss investor will buy mines in Canada and the United States and Australia maybe. But the truth is, we've had all kinds of political blow-ups in Canada. We've had some complete calamities, technical calamities. There was one last week, Rubicon, disaster, technical problem, and maybe even bad management. The biggest home runs I've had, Colombia. I had a huge home run in Colombia with Ventana. I invested in Peru in 1994, 95, when Peru has just ended a long crisis of political instability and terrorism and chaos. It's been a wonderful place to invest.
Absolutely,
wonderful.
Yeah, we still love it also.
It's just great. So, you can't be too choosy. You can't. Today's disaster might be tomorrow's home run.
That's right, definitely. Let's talk about your let's say, I wouldn't say new adventure, because it's not even an adventure. I mean, not only because of that, but I mean, you are still in the kind of mining. You are drilling holes, but for geothermal reasons.
Right.
And you are producing power with water which is running down the river, but you are not building dams and stuff. So you're not really disturbing the nature and the environment. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, this is my green side. So I have my brown side mining and my green side, which is clean energy.
So you are balancing now.
I'm an environmentalist. I really believe in the protection of nature and preservation of the environment. I feel that, I'm very, very strong environmentalist. So I decided to apply my entrepreneurial skills to try to build a clean energy company. And we began with geothermal power. So we have a big operation in Iceland. We had a business in Nevada, which we sold. We have exploration projects in Italy, in Peru, in Chile. But I realized geothermal isn't really a big picture answer. I thought it was at the start, but it's a very difficult business, and you really have to be in the right place. We can make money at it. We're doing that in Iceland, but it's a tough business. So I moved into wind and hydro, run-of-river hydro, as you said, and solar. These are classic clean energy technologies. And our company now produces 800 megawatts. It's not nothing, but it's not insignificant. It's quite it's a sustainable business. The difference between mining and clean energy is that mines end at some point in their lives. They are non-renewable. They die. There's nothing left. Whereas a clean energy project, once you get these things going, they last forever.
That's right.
It's a beautiful word, truly sustainable, no CO2 required, they're not polluting the air. They really are beautiful, beautiful businesses. We have 7 operations now in Texas, BC, Iceland. And
you've just been in Iceland, right?
I just came back from Iceland last night, and it's just a great business. I love it. It's very competitive, but I'm really working hard on the company, trying to build it as big as I can.
Yeah, fantastic. This, of course, causes for me the question: how can you make money out of that? Because I was born in Germany, and I lived in Germany for almost most of my life. And what I did never understand really, that Germany's did I would say nearly subventioned to death the solar industry. I have friends. They say, I get for 30 years the money.
Germany deserves a gold medal of clean energy, because Germany pushed with government support, with the population support, pushed the solar business, and what that did in the last 10 years is it dropped the costs of making solar panels to the point now that solar anywhere in the world almost anywhere in the world can compete with gas power, coal power, and oil power. So that has been a service to the world. Thank you, Germany.
Yeah, welcome. Great. So that means even also in Iceland, you said you are drilling beside the Blue Lagoon. I was swimming there in 1998 or something like that. Gee, I really enjoyed it.
That's our
Iceland
business.
Iceland is a beautiful
very
country.
Beautiful place.
And you said you are drilling down to what, 3,000
About
meters?
2,000 meters.
2,000 meters.
Typically
Wow.
2,000 meters. So it's a very expensive business, but we can produce electricity in Iceland for less than $20 a megawatt hour, which is pretty cheap, and that's including capital costs and so forth in our existing operations. So in the right place, geothermal is very, very cheap. It's base load power. It goes day and night. It's great power. But the bottom line with clean energy, it doesn't matter if it's geothermal or wind or solar or hydro. It is a business. You can make money at it. I'm not doing this only for the world. It's good for the world. It's good for my children's future.
Yeah.
Better air, better water. It's just a good business to be in. But we're also making money. And the nice thing is when you make money in this business, it lasts forever. That's
right.
The beautiful part of it.
And the company is listed?
In Toronto, Alterra Power, AXY.
Exactly. So we can buy some
Cheap
shares
as
and
Porsche.
participate.
Absolutely.
Great, Ross. Thank you very much
You're
for the
very
interview.
welcome.
Really enjoyed it a lot.
My pleasure.
And all the best. Merry Christmas.
Thank
and
you so much.
hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Same
Thank
to
you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was mining legend and veteran Ross Beaty. And you heard it. Beer market. He likes the beer market also, as he likes the bull markets, of course, because there is the money to be made. You buy cheap. And also now his new venture and new focus on geothermal, on sustainable power creation, solar, wind, etc., hydro especially. I think this is a concept for the future also. It's very important because we have only this world we live on, and we cannot exploit all the resources because then we are done here for sure. And sustainable energy creation is a business for the future, and as he said, it will last forever once you turn it on. And we will see what happens then. Merry Christmas from London. Thanks and bye-bye, and thanks for watching us.